gonzo.
Might need a new monitor soon.
Who the fuck's this? Is this Finn?
I'm seeing multiple markers northeast. I'm pretty sure the Gorgon can get there faster than what most people can get airlifted.
Well, I mean, it's literally attached, so, like, there's no logistics, it's just scroll wheel shit. Good check.
You get there.
Once both ground teams are in, we'll give the brief reminder TP poles are at both bases, and we can get this shit sorted. I think I just tried to say started and sorted ASAP.
Where's Finn?
We don't know.
Someone joined in with a PBO called Pony's PBO and got kicked off. I don't know what, but you know.
Queer.
That's some weird shit.
Well, time to bomb into oblivion.
I find a way. Now I'm stuck.
I will say, Liru, if you want to add that functionality for vanilla, I know there's a mod for it now on the workshop.
For pylon customization?
Yep, for vanilla.
Yeah, I'll consider it next time we do pilot stuff, because I don't think next campaign we're gonna have any jets.
Lou, can I shoot Skelly real quick?
Are you a medic?
No, but I can go and get one.
Can't get out.
I mean, that's a big oof. If you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
I can't get out.
Are we ready for the brief?
Give me a second.
What's up, then?
I prefer not to have a gunshot in my brief. He can respawn.
What is that? What the fuck?
He just desynced through the building. Amazing. Is NATO ground command here? Is the NATO ground command here?
I don't think so.
NATO ground, you need to go through the teleport pole.
Who's Charlie squad lead?
This is a 60-player operation between two different player bases. Both, all within TSB, but yeah.
Hello, sweetie.
We're full.
Yeah. You Charlie, yeah?
Correct.
Is AAF ground command here at least? Someone tell Sky to stop loading in with ponies.pbo. Fuck's sake. I don't know what ponies PBO is, but it's not standard armor shit, so.
Who is ponies in fucking TeamSpeak? Because it's not.
Right. Now he's named ponies?
His name's Sky, isn't it?
I would assume it's maybe Space Pirate Sky?
Granite? No, Granite.
No, Granite would join in with furry shit, not MLP shit.
No, he plays My Little Pony.
Oh my god, he's in my squad. Hold on.
Kappa.
I see someone streaming that.
We still need the ground commands here, so. Sorry, are NATO and AAF ground commands here now?
NATO is.
Okay, here's the brief. So, on our last operation, whenever we did that, because last week was CSAT's endeavor, we went to Pyrgos, which was suffering from a coup d'etat, and we had that all across the island, and through the combined efforts of NATO, CSAT, and the AAF, we were able to stop it from doing anything serious. So some quick changes. There's 3 CSAT flags on the map on fortified positions. Those represent CSAT bases. CSAT are friendly. Don't shoot at them, or else they'll shoot back, and then we'll get into a big fiasco. Second, we were able to take the AAF guy who was in charge alive. He surrendered, and we were able to interrogate him. So, he was the leak for the information when NATO first arrived and got hit on their convoy. We were able to confirm that he was the guy that's been feeding all of the AAF intel to the FIA. He also gave us a bunch of additional intel, which we'll be attacking in the second phase of this campaign. This is a man named Stravo. He is the leader of the FIA resistance. We're printing out wanted posters for him now, and we're going to start distributing them across Altus, but he is our primary target. His financial officer is this guy. The AAF officer didn't have a name for him, so we don't really know anything about him other than he likes wearing purple tuxes. So if you see him, he is detained on site. Strabo is shoot on sight. If you have an opportunity to capture him, great, but if we cut off the head of the snake, the rest of the snake dies. Furthermore, we'd have an unknown person that has been training the resistance. We believe he's linked to this weird symbol that we found a few missions ago. We don't really know anything about him. The AF guy didn't know anything about him. But we're assuming that they're related also to that weird-looking helmet over there. Because, you know, we found the laptop and the helmet in the same location. So, these three guys are very, very critical to the FIA, and we're going to try and find more intel about them. Speaking of which, open your maps. Stravo's house is a bungalow complex in Paros. I've marked it on the map as a red objective marker. I'd recommend getting there first. Do note, it's at the cusp of a large sprinting of FIA territory that's come up. We're not going to be clearing out that territory. We're just going to basically raid his house and get the fuck out. From there, we're also going to go north and take out a few question mark positions along that small sliver of territory that CSAT pushed through. The reason we're doing this is the AAF commander mentioned that they were building up munitions and supplies in that territory. So we're going to then take care of it and hopefully find any intel on these three guys along the way. Once you have that done, radio it to me, and we'll either find something else for you to do or index, depending on the time. Furthermore, territory is really messed up right now after the coup d'etat. There's still random firefights going on across the entire island. You guys are my main QRF force if anything goes wrong. So I might call you in to do stuff. Capiche?
Capiche.
Cool. That's the objective. We're basically doing a massive intel hunt today. You're dismissed. Have fun.
Where you at, Ice?
CSAT is friendly, a rare
Hopefully he's
sentence
got
you don't
his,
hear every day. Yeah, right?
Squad brief here or back at base?
Back at base.
Hey,
Other way.
Ice, can we have a talk
NATO
first?
already fucked up?
NATO's here.
Your NATO ground command.
Uh-huh. Fortunately. What's up?
You wanna
I'm
hit
think-
Paros with bow?
Yeah, I think we should both hit Paros first. NATO can come in from the north, and you can come in from a different angle.
Alright.
West, southwest, maybe we're gonna come
So how are frames right now? I mean, they feel pretty alright. So I'm gonna start doing garrisoning. Oh.
No, not a chance.
Cack. Alright, so it's not appearing on OBS, thank fuck, but right now I've got like purple lines from here to
also,
the center
we
of
have
my
both
monitor.
upgrades on 51. I'll put
So that's
mine on 50,
really
so we'll
awkward.
talk over each other. And we can talk to each other on 50.
My monitor's dying.
So yeah, basically just
Oh,
NATO's
that
gonna land
sucks.
on
I
NATO
really
LZ
don't have the
with
money right now to
Paros,
fix that.
and AAF can land somewhere other than that, I guess.
It's not too much of an issue for me. It's not really affecting OBS, so
Gotcha.
that's
We'll
good.
figure out
It's
the
not a
mechanics
graphical
for that.
issue, which would be even worse, but yeah. Alright. Something I'll work with.
Get like 1 or 2 jets with bombs in the air or something. I think you have more pilots.
Oh man, that
I
makes
believe
the
I'm
trees
free,
look
yeah.
wonky as
Yeah,
hell.
I have only 2. I'm probably gonna need both of them to keep everyone mobile.
Yeah.
See, it's not dead pixels because they're still
150.
working.
150.
Yep.
It's just depending on what color I look at, it gets wonky. Give me 1 second.
Hatter, do we have a specific plan outside of go place, boop the thing?
Yeah, so that's not an input issue. That's an issue of the actual monitor is messed up. Alright, so Liru's gonna need a new monitor. Fuck. Apologies, guys. It's alright, I got a Patreon fund for these types of issues. No, I can't plug it back in.
5-0 check. Good check. Okay.
See, and now the dead pixels went away, so it's... Trying to feel if it's a heatsink issue, maybe.
Command to AF squad is shift over to 5-1 net. And then come to me in front of the building.
Man, this was the expensive one. I'm gonna have to check to see if the warranty is still good for it. But that is a little unfortunate here. But everything's still playable. See, like, the TeamSpeak window is fine. It's literally only certain colors that are making it get wonky.
GC to high.
This is high. It's on traffic.
Apparently the artillery piece isn't at base in NATO command.
Huh, that's weird. Give me a second. NATO helicopter. No, it's anti-artillery. There we go. Alright, it's placed.
Thank you.
This was the, this is the big monitor, the 70G or whatever the heck. So it's only been with me for about, I want to say, 1.5 to 2 years. So I'm really surprised that it's just randomly crapping out on me right now. It's not a cable issue because I just pulled the cable out and even though it was powered on, it was displaying half the monitor had a bunch of yellow lines on it, so...
This ground.
Do you want us to airlift or do you want us to step up times now for to getting
Are we gonna airlift you if you could shift over to 5-1?
Huh.
Well,
Neat.
where you've put LZ Fish down, mate, we can drive there in 2 minutes.
Copy. Then get moving
We
and
can hold
secure
at
the
the town.
LZ.
We can get a good eye of sight at Aegis Petros and keep eyes on LZ.
Copy. Do that then.
I love how it's like right down the middle though, so like to my left I'm seeing like, you know, yellow dots right here. It's just, yeah.
Gorgon has room for 8 souls for transport.
That's
if
unfortunate.
future needed.
Captain Goran, could you shift over to 51 for internal AF bullshit?
Understood, 5-1 pushing.
It's Asus monitor. That's alright, it's not gonna really affect me. Like, it's all like purpley. Oh, that's just so funny. It feels like a messed up thermal imaging. I'm gonna have 2 monitors, so worst comes to worst. I use the other one, and like I said, it's not really affecting that much of what I look at, but... Oh man, this guy's like purpley over here and shit. There goes Ruling taking off with the plane.
AF. AF, yeah.
AF ground Vic's already driving.
We are currently running to transport, we're gonna switch over later. A firm.
I just have to look up what I need for Asus to get the warranty fixed. But even then, I'll probably have to ship it somewhere and then get it shipped back, and that's going to take a while. And the issue is, guys, I don't want to spend... What I could probably do then is I could get it shipped back, have it come back with the warranty, and then give it away. Because my desk will not... I could move some stuff to support 3 monitors, but at that point, 3 monitors is too much for me to manage. And I'd have to dig out the receipt, which is probably... Oh my god, it's all yellow. Like, this is all black on OBS, thank god. But yeah, it's like yellow, and then in here is purple. Oh man, I'm gonna take a picture of this. Yeah, the monitor's fucked. Rip the monitor. Oh, thank God it's not seen through OBS, because that would be a mess. Oh man, like this is all like it's like purple and yellow. That's so funny. So anyway, this stream's brought to you by LSD. Ay ay ay. Oh, there's apparently a TwitchCon thing. I'm never going to a TwitchCon because, like, hot damn, getting randomly banned. So funny. But yeah, there, it's on Twitch now. So if you guys want to see what I see, there you go. It's on Twitter. That is essentially the situation. So, it looks like NATO and AAF are starting to move out here. Yeah, and I feel it like there's no uneven heat distribution. Like, on the top, they both feel fine. I had a monitor once where I literally just smacked it when it was, it had some weird dead pixels on the top left. I smacked the back of it, and it literally fixed it for, like, 2 years. That was pretty funny. It's alright. Zoo seems all about working under pressure in unique situations. I mean, I don't really use Twitter. It's more so it's just a way for me to, like, put up interesting things. Like, I don't use it as a social media platform. I hate it as that purpose. But, you know, it allows me to quickly, like, give pics to people and shit.
NATO, are you good to move?
Yeah, NATO wants to use the Scorcher.
Hey, firm, we're gonna move now, and
I don't know why, but they want to use it, so they can use it by all means. So I'm gonna grab the NATO fire team. Oh god, in here it's bad. Oh man, it's like messed up predator vision. Oh man, playing Warcraft on this is going to be messy. I'll do some diagnostics while NATO's debriefing and see if there's anything I can do, but I think it's a dead pixel issue. I don't think there's going to be much I'll be able to do in terms of fixing it. It's funny because, like, the dirt, like, everything's fine. It's just on certain textures. Like, this stuff makes it go cray-cray into here, but the rocks are fine.
NATO to
It's like darker colors is what it can't produce.
Go for air. I'm telling your air assets to shift to 56, since we appear to have claimed 55. Copy, I'm gonna tell them to shift to 55.1. Aye, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's darker colors that make it freak the fuck out. Aye, aye, aye.
Be advised, NATO's operating one Comanche, A-10, and Huron.
Whew. I don't want to give it a good smack right now though, because if the monitor completely dies, then I am really SOL at that point. So right now I'm just hiding people in the riverbeds and shit. They're still setting up for their stuff over here. Looks like they're deploying a Chinook and a Blackfoot. I was told they wanted to do the Blackfish today, but I guess not. Caleb, the AA specialist, is chilling back there. I guess he's AFK. They're not bringing in a vehicle. They could have towed it up. So, interesting choices here. They're going in as all infantry. Here, let's get this to be a wider garrison. Man, good thing I fucking made a few grand off the stock market this week, because I am going to need that money. Right off the fucking bat. At least I can write it off as a work expense, so it's tax deductible. But not by much. Oh, the salt flats look weird. Okay, we're not doing that. Ugh. That was trippy. How are they doing on the left? A lot of air assets coming in now. Alright, I'm just gonna do... Whoop, meant to select all of you. Now I'm starting to feel the frames a little bit. You know, actually we're gonna do two-man teams in all those little bungalows. So what I might actually do is retire this monitor, go on my main one, and then interact with chat on my laptop.
We're maybe a minute away from landing.
Copy that. Question, you have air support up?
1 times A10, 1 times Comanche.
Copy, you have RT?
A firm.
Copy that.
NATO to A. I'll tell the artillery to get on 50, see if you need air support.
Copy that.
Whew. Yep, so they're getting engaged. I'm going to start pulling out my shit. So this is a modified AA Vic.
NATO to A, we've landed, and from security, we're ready to push in whenever you are.
Nope, he does not want to go. There we go. But yeah, he fires AA from the rear, so if we can get it around, then it would be deadly. So, oh god, the explosive effect is so trippy. It's literally like a thermal camera. I feel like Predator right now. Oh, that hurts my eyes. Yes, I mean, I could turn it borderless, or no, because I'd still have to use the other monitor. I don't think there's any creative solution to fix it. Otherwise, AAF forces coming in from one angle, NATO forces from another, and they're going to basically hit on the northern fronts. AAVICs are crossing over, but the vehicles have left that jurisdiction. But if this VIC survives, it's going to reposition.
What's the current position of your forces, rough?
Southwest of NATO as you know.
I'm going to teleport myself up.
You should see us on Zeta.
Hide myself. What was that? That might have been the launcher. I'm not seeing anything, any boom markers here. He's not injured, he's just holding outside of the AO here.
NATO to AF.
Go.
We're pushing into the town from its northeast now.
Copy. We're currently only like halfway there.
Let's see, PC part picker. I'm gonna quickly order a new one. Because the quicker I can get it, you know, the quicker I can be effective. This just means we'll give away a monitor when I get this one reimbursed. Or you know what? I'll do this after the stream. I'll put the order in because I can just click 2 buttons and then reorder it immediately. I still have $1.5 grand in checking right now. I was moving everything back into savings. You can put the, yeah, we can cover the half the monitor with the face cam. Oh god, I don't want to look at myself with half the pixels dead. That's okay. If it hurts my eyes, I can use the smaller monitor on the right. Get things covered that way. So we know they're coming. Have AA set up. We're going to kind of goal them into town. Got a lot of bait. Enough to hold off a large force? No, but this is our test to see if that large force is coming in. So NATO's starting to breach the perimeter.
NATO to AF, we've reached the edge of the town and are engaging contacts within it.
Copy, we're about to reach south end.
And now we're going to send those ungarrisons up. Alright. Garage. Throw that Vic up. That's just a Gorgon coming down to reinforce. Sorry, I was responding to a ping. Can have that Vic come around. I think I cut this one's fuel. Yeah. Player teleport. Like to ping me today, I guess. So you hear the pounding of that autocannon. This is going to prompt me to send my other Vix over here. Have that machine gunner firing over here. They drop him. I'm gonna ungarrison that squad now. Watch this. Tried to go for a run over and they got me. So yeah, these guys came out, they were shot up. Bullets flying. I'm gonna have this squad come up and sweep.
To NATO. Send. I propose you stay north of the church and I keep my forces south of the church.
A firm. NATO was going to push to the red X.
Alright, so I'm gonna say they're gonna deploy some guys.
Go ahead and pull him out. If AAF want to focus on securing the town.
Heard a rocket launch.
I'm gonna keep advancing with all the church thingy then.
I thought I was going for my Gorgon. Direxy gets oofed. Gorgon coming up from the rear. NATO really getting hammered. And I'm gonna see if I can jump this AAF group here. But AAF being a little slower, and that's making the AAF, or excuse me, NATO have to deal with most of the FIA forces here. Mox might have explosive charges. More QRF coming in now. Moxie blowing himself up to dismount that Gorgon. Very good tactic. Now you're having this HMG open fire. NATO not in danger of wiping here. They still have their medics really well microed. HMG pulled up trying to get Hatter, but instead pulls up a little too far, gets blown away. I'm trying to call this vehicle to come over. But he doesn't want to. Chinook flying out over here, pretty dangerous considering I'm using that as a QRF route.
NATO to AAF, we've reached a target house. It appears to be empty. We're searching for intel.
We still have additional forces coming up. These are the engineers. Big Duncan not noticing. And he gets shotgunned to the face by that engineer team. Those were the dismounts from that Gorgon. Wow. Granite getting in the MG, firing over his friends, trying to see where those hostiles are coming from. AAF enveloping over there, and then the remaining squad is going to come up from the rear and engage. That Vic's still hiding in the corner. Still suppressing it. This AI, not sure if he wants to go in that building now. You hear that chopper in the distance. It's they're trying to use that as a friendly position. Caleb getting a reinsert. I'm gonna play around with Shotgun Man. Hold up. Ah, shot in the rear as I tried to get him. Yeah, shotgun against body armor, not the most effective thing in the world. Just heard AT. Whew! Ah, shit. Hit the pole. Yeah, not gonna lie, that monitor glitching is really hurting my ability here. He gets oofed. And then this force coming around. But I love how the squads went from being garrisoned over here to kind of enveloping the town.
Please call it out if you send red off-road directly in front of my Gorgon, if you don't want to do people on that.
Oh shit, my guys is crewing an off-road, yeah. Be neat if people pass that up.
Yeah, like, please tell me if it's operating around us.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
I do have HE. Oops. You think I got him? Yeah, there's his foot. I think I got him. Shh. It's okay. We're just whiffing some HE into people. Oh, damn, he was a medic, too. Look at that Gorgon all by itself. With no rear cover.
Send.
You found any intel?
No dice. We're still looking.
Copy.
I mean, we'd be able to hear it from this range. It looks like he's moving into town. So the reason I'm moving the path
NATO
here
to
is because
high.
these guys will blindly run in, following, and the Gorn will just slaughter them. This is high, send traffic. Yeah, there are photos of CSAT troops, but NATO, this is high, send traffic.
We found pictures of CSAT and a radio. If they're supposed to be interactable, they are not.
They're not OOC, but Roger. So it's quite possible that he's cleared out since, you know, the war effort's been ongoing. Break. If you don't find anything, start pushing north to engage the enemy territory up ahead and search for more intel. Over.
Hey, firm. NATO to AF. We're ready to pull out whenever you are.
Copy that. Give me 1 minute.
We're playing for keeps, suckers! Ho! Swing and a miss, Charlie Brown.
NATO to AF. We're pulling out northeast now.
Copy AF. Holding west. Northwest.
So, I am the most bloodthirsty, I would say, on vanilla ops because their medical system literally lets them pick each other back up in a span of 10 seconds. So, you'll see me be pretty aggressive in some instances because there's the medic right there and he'll literally just spend half a minute getting them all up. TP to Pharonics. Are they just... They're just flying side by side. That's pretty funny. Okay, Pyro needs a TP to Pharonics. So if I were to select him... And then hit the F key over here. Send in Goat Team 6 now. Yep, so we can just follow the group, and that should work out
NATO to high.
just fine. This is high, send traffic.
The Huron has one too few seats for our entire group. Could we have the guy who's left over TP to the LZ after?
I mean, you could run logistics, just have one squad go, and then come back and pick up the other squad.
Fair enough. That thinking works too, I guess.
I mean, were there also not vehicles in the town you could use? Big thonk. Let me tab out real quick, because now my music's dying. There we go. This is another thing I don't like about streaming. There always seems to be some sort of random tech issue that can occur. And it's a little annoying. I mean, yeah, they can walk it if they want. I wouldn't recommend it, because it would be boring, but, you know, they can walk. Or they could, you know, have one of their air assets land and get another air asset. So I'm going to crouch these guys. Heroes needs a TP to Pharonics. So Heroes, we then click, scroll up, hit F. Pharonics is right there. Player, teleport. Scroll down to H's, Heroes, boom. Easy. So we still have that NATO group right there. So they're marking out what they can see. So these guys are really vehicle limited because CSAT already like fucked most, if not all, of the vehicles. So fun stuff.
NATO to AAF.
Go for.
NATO is thinking of hitting the westernmost question mark after we hit the central one. Do you want to follow us going for the left one or split up and go for the right one?
Come again, you're going for the center left?
Give me a second, I'll mark them.
Alright, when they do half of that, I'll start setting up the third AO.
Or are you going for the hotel?
NATO's going to hit NATO 1 first, then move to NATO 2. Do you want to follow us or take the leftover place?
Copy, we're gonna go for the leftover place.
A-firm.
Alright, so they're starting to move completely out of this area. So we can now do some body deletion. So I always like to leave vehicles, because, you know, they could run back and use those vehicles if they so choose. The heck is that? Oh, just part of the spawn. And some of the bodies will stay spawned in. There's not much I can do about that. But that is that mostly cleaned up. And it's 4:45, so we're good on time. I'm going to start setting up AAF positions here. So AAF, infantry, rifle squad, fire team, This is for the third impromptu objective. HMG, which I'm going to promptly blow up. Covered. And then I need some large garrisons here, so boop. And boop. Cool. And then boats. We'll need, how are they doing on that other area? Yep, so they're still ferrying people over. I'm going to put a CSAT minigun out here for debug purposes, and then I'm also going to have, in terms of cars, not from NATO, but from FIA cars, a, you know, a large amount of VIX kind of pull in here.
NATO to AAF, we're pushing up to our objective now.
Okay.
We'll be attacking you in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is where I'm going to put an AA site down. Because that cargo truck would contain their AA stuff. Alright, cool. So that's pretty much roughly set. AAF, I guess they're still waiting on transport? Yep, so Silver Dragon went back, grabbed a Mohawk. He's bringing that up. NATO are deploying up here. I mean... Yeah. Oops. Probably wasn't the smartest thing in the world, because this is marked with a giant question mark.
Be advised, NATO command just went poof.
Yeah.
Copy.
I took a guess. That happened. Yeah. LZ was a little too hot. Should have been reconned a bit better. Now you're hearing the Gorgons come out, and it's firing at the Vic. Her engine's hit. Just got hit twice more. She might pancake. Oh! What a snipe. They had the lays on, they had the missile on, but the chopper turned because it lost anti-torque. Missile went into the ground, and Gorgon just finished her off for gravity to pancake her. Yeah, so this infantry team has no choice but to go up. NATO needs to communicate with the AF and say that AO is not clear. Where was the reconning done? Why was there a jet lost on the runway? That's not good. But that is the one Blackfoot that they're given. All they got is an armed Blackfish now. But ay. So even if I didn't kill this, the Gorgon would have killed that and then engaged this, and they would have all died anyway, so. Or I could just send this up. I mean, this has AT capability, so. Ouch. NATO's not fully wiped. They still have a squad back here that was meant to be picked up later. But, yeah, that LZ was brought way too close to that question mark. Look at that. That is 100, 200. That's about 300 meters away. Little under. So, AAF looks like they're going to quickly bring up a medic to this Mascaz situation. I think Finn disconnected. But I am going to pop my quickest vehicle, which is over here and try to see what's up. This Gorgon, I'm debating whether or not I want to push her up. They are taking fire from something, so yes, I will push her up.
NATO to AF, your Gorgon's about to drive over us. If you could direct your medics to that position, please.
And I'm going to push up this squad.
AF, they're on the way to help you.
Thank you. We kind of moved.
AF too high.
What the fuck? This is high, send traffic.
If you have any people in standby, Alpha AF could use a medic.
This is high. Are you sure you're referring to me, or?
I don't know who am I supposed to talk to.
For reinserts, myself, but no one's dead yet, so I'll let you know.
No, about disconnects or people that left.
Yeah, I'll teleport them in when they make their side chat requests. Damn, so I guess something caused this Vic to fly over.
That, like, left the game.
Yeah, A-firm, we don't have anyone in standby, though, so if they leave, we don't have anyone to fill in, so work with it.
Copy.
So, fucking Gorgon AAF Vic just came up.
NATO to AF.
Pretty much saved the day here, so most of these guys are going to be able to be picked back up. It's going to make this area particularly nasty. I'm going to go ahead and delete my CSAT debug squad, because I don't need them anymore. These guys getting engaged by crossfire. I'm going to have them all go prone.
NATO to AAF.
But best I can do now is just push the infantry I have and the Vic assets I have as QRF. I'm just going to have this guy follow the smoke billow. Okay, he's too retarded. Let's try that again. I do have mortars on standby, but I usually don't use them because I'm nice. So Stewie's trying to get Obi Red, but he might be considered crushed.
NATO to AF.
Go for an AF.
I have one-time squad along the line just south of the objective. Just open it here. Could you detach transport? Pick him up.
If you can secure an LC, I can.
Other than the Gherkin. If he's down, that's fine. I think they're like halfway there already.
Yeah, I don't want to dispatch my Gorgon there right now. We need to fire support.
Hey, firm, agreed.
So I'm firing a rocket up to try to make him wave back. Got that technical coming in. Rest of the AF forces are starting to come inside.
Hey, firm, we'll do what we can.
Hearing that pick. NATO ground. This is high. We advise you will have 1 times reinsert at base. How copy?
NATO
Copy it. Wrong answer.
I'm gonna quickly fuck off when he starts shooting at me with that big gun. Hot damn. Yeah, this guy wasn't too late to pull him. No one was looking. He dead. Yeah, that Vic's now sniping these dudes. Now I'm just gonna start ungarrisoning units and sending them into the fray. Actually, fuck, I need to get this place garrisoned up, so we'll send these guys to come over here. Yeah, I figured Finn crashed.
NATO to high.
This is high, some traffic.
We found 1 times cache of ammunition and weapons in the first objective there.
Roger, put that on it and keep going through. Any intel? Don't know who he just shot at over there.
NATO ground, no intel.
Johnny Dodge just got shot in the back. Hey, firm, continue on mission. Out. Get rid of those bodies. got this AAF rifle squad over here taking care of those dudes. But I'm going to play with 2 maneuver teams here. Just put them around that angle. Pestle requesting a TP. NATO ground, this is high. Be advised, still 1 times reinsert at base.
Hey, firm.
There we go. Yeah, and even so, those guys are taking a while. So, town is more or less swept. Gonna just delete some of the chunks of bodies here. Yeah, no, Vix do not respawn this campaign. They only respawn at the end of the mission going into the next week mission. So it makes them value their assets. I mean, their attack chopper's already down, so Air definitely failed to do recon. And these units were already placed, so Air could have recon that at any time. And, oof, you know? It's funny, because Air usually complains that they have nothing to do, and I give them stuff to do, and then that happens. It's brutal. Alright, so how you guys liking the op so far? I think player base, definitely a good start with the first part. Second part, though, they really botched putting that LZ way too close to an objective. I mean, it's still here. That's within 300 meters. No recon was done. Recon was done on that other objective, but it's messy. It's very messy. I have a Reddit now? What? I thought I saw I had a Reddit. No, I'm just searching myself because I need to go to my PC list and get a new monitor. Someone check if I have a Reddit now. It's probably small. Yeah, so that guy's still there. You can always hear their footsteps, too. Oh, yeah, I have the windows all blocked off. ZEI is a really nice mod. Looks like Stewie just got that guy up, and they're still searching through this town. System specs.
NATO to AF.
Go for AF.
This first objective looks
come
secure.
on,
We're going to
the
continue on to
fucking...
NATO 2 once we secure transport.
Yeah,
Unless you
so
want
the
us to
monitor
support
I
it.
have is
Good.
an ROG Swift PG 27.8Q 27-inch 256 by 144p 144 hertz monitor, and it's out of stock. Fuck. Probably because newer generation models or something, I don't know, but let me just... copy this, go to PC part picker, and try to find a new part. A monitor that's same gen. Because Asus is that's one of the companies I kind of like. Makes some reliable shit. I'm gonna go for 1440. If I can get it.
NATO to AF, be advised, we're taking one time to flatbed.
Yeah, so when I bought this thing, it was like $800, but I'm finding another part that has... That's 165 hertz. And let's see, instead of a Q at the end, it's... okay, so the one I have is a 278Q, and this is a 278QR. And it's only $500. Cool. So let me see if I can quickly nab one of these and get it shipped out today. Okay, so these guys are gonna, like, run to cover. And then after I get in there, I'm gonna have them just hunker down, because there's not really anything they can do when fighting a fucking autocannon.
NATO's moving out towards second objective now.
I mean, Malin made it, so you should go talk with Malin about it, but it literally just attaches the Vic 10 meters below the Vic itself, and was tested on Chinooks, which have the highest, size for it, so if it's oofed, then probably is pilot error, but, we'll see. Expected delivery Tuesday. And it's expedited. Cool. Yeah, there's no other delivery here. Yeah, let me just do PayPal. Alright, but otherwise, they're building up the slot. It looks like they're kind of separating here. They have my squads marked. Yeah, I'm just kind of holding fire on these guys. I'm just hiding.
AF to artillery.
What's good?
Question, you guys have ammo, Vic? By any chance?
That's a glitched out AI unit.
No, and we're at LZ Fun.
Copy that. Never mind then.
Just put him in the ocean. Did Azariah just kill himself or something? NATO booped the quad bike. These guys are great. These are just great. take my password, you stupid piece of shit. I don't know why, but PayPal, every time I enter it in, the first time, it just says it's incorrect. I'm like,
NATO to AF.
Sylvie on that.
Yeah, so he respawned to bring an ammo Vic back to base.
Go for AF. Just to confirm, user at the objective NATO aren't moving towards, correct?
Come again?
Alright, I'm at these guys.
You are at
attack.
wait one.
We are at Delphi.
They make a group decision. There's nothing really for them to do.
A firm.
Alright, we'll get it by Tuesday, which means we only have to deal with this till Monday. So this should be manageable. Just I probably won't do on the ground stuff. So NATO just found that squad and promptly eliminated them, all for one. Whew. NATO does have the Ospreys and shit. And these guys came out and were promptly taken care of. Run away! Do something! As they set that up. Gonna set up this position. What the fuck? Stop it. Then coming back into the AO here. Send in Goat Team 6. Whew, what a noise. Infidel gifting 5 subs. Noise. Hope you keep enjoying the ops, Infidel. If you got a sub from Infidel, make sure you thank him. But nonetheless, I hope you all keep enjoying operations. And I hope you're getting a kick out of this one. Send in Goat Team 6.
NATO to high.
This is high. It's on traffic, NATO.
Can our Airvix rearm and repair on AAF airfield?
They should be able to.
Now.
Hey, firm. Yeah, feel free.
I'm gonna send this QRF squad up here.
Send in Goat Team 6.
They tagged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the guys in that barrage. There's still 3 running around, but otherwise, yeah. In the face! I'm Annie Oakley. And they get me. Whew! Oh, man! Prozyon gets oofed by a 40 Mike. Argo, the medic, who's playing security, was too far back and got hit. The other medic is still up, though, and he'll be able to pick people up. That's good to see. So AAF are holding over there. Not much for them to be doing. But yeah, in 7 minutes, I'm going to begin this attack and call them in. Because that'll give them 40 minutes to possibly go over there and get stuff sorted. So what'll happen in these next 10 minutes will be interesting to note. Yeah, NATO forgot they had a Scorcher, and that Scorcher would be really effective right now. Really effective. I'm not going to remind him. But it would probably be smart to use at this point. Probably. I don't know, I'm just a wee-woo. Because, you know, this is a giant fortified building. Ooh, did I get him? Still got it. Oh, still got it. So I'm gonna send these 3 guys up. 5 minutes. I mean, you hear that armed Blackfish? It's using the minigun. These guys are running up.
AF to NATO.
Why does Big have his AT launcher out?
Deal with that objective, or should I...
Oop, I just got shot. Yeah, Duncan's gonna get... He's gonna get fucked for that mistake. He's wounded with his pistol out. Got hit again. Hit again. And there he goes. So that entire squad's wiped. Now you have these guys pulling around. Medic is still alive, though, so he could fix it. Seymour exploded. I guess he hit a truck? That's not good. And the AAF are still chilling over there. Yep, so he's gonna get that fixed. They're dragging that other medic. And this guy's taking pot shots over at this group. It moved into you. There can be only one. Liru,
AF, I'll copy 5-0.
Go for AF.
So...
Firm, this is NATO's ground command AA. NATO's ground command is down at grid. And he needs a squad as well at 220.
Copy. I assume you need help?
Come again?
Copy. What do you need?
NATO ground command is down and you need a squad up there. More squads.
I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. There's no ace heal. It's all handled by scripts.
AF to NATO. You able to mark good LC?
I have no idea what's going on where at this point. AAF's just chilling over there. Where? Teleport.
Check.
Alright, one more minute. So I'm going to start setting up the stuff over here. So I need some FIA dudes. Men will do officer, marksman, soldier.
Yeah, to NATO ground, 2 squads are on the way.
Second assault squad and third assault squad. Break, break, break. All forces, this is high. Be advised. Break. The port of Kavala is under a large attack right now from both assault boats and forces on the ground. Break. Marking on the map now. New objective is to defend that port. Marked with orange. Break. Op 4 red objective marker. How copy?
AF copies.
NATO copies. You can hear me.
I'm not even gonna have the boats fall back. Or actually, I'll do a batch. No, we don't want RHIBs. I want the, no, I do want RHIBs. Damn, those assault boats, they did not last long. Ha! It's pretty funny. Alright, let's do, dead body, delete up. Keep vehicles. Get rid of those. Get rid of all those again. Keeping frames secured. A lot of random disconnects. I mean, AAF are in the perfect position to be picked up. Looks like AAF reinforcements were brought in to assist. I'm gonna start RCing things and engaging stuff. Random suppression. You had no fun? That's fair, Mox. This is, again, it's the second phase, so the first op's going to be a bit slow, but also some of the tactics that have been used are pretty meh. Now, the AAF were dictated to stay in this town for forever. I don't have header face on my interface right now. Alright, Finn, that one was you. That was you landing too hard. Makes me question if the first one was really a tech issue. But let's see, it was header face, player, teleport. That should get him in. So Iota goes down.
High command, this is Gorgon.
This is high, sun traffic.
The
because the script is broken, if the vehicle crew loads into the Mohawk for transport, would you be able to do some black magic to get the vehicle to where the...
Ask NATO for the Chinook, because I know for a fact they work on Hurons. I doubt the script's actually broken. I'm gonna test it at the end.
50 check.
TP to LZ West.
NATO GC is back on net.
NATO GZ, can you use one of your Urans to pick up our Gorgon?
Hey, firm.
So I'm just using spawn infantry.
Tell me when you have time on one of your boats.
NATO to AAF, Marcopods for that Gorgon.
Copy, you have one Uran arrival?
We should have one in a minute anyway. Wait, one.
Tell me when it's available. The Gorgon is gonna be somewhere between here and our airfield.
Logistics-wise, I just don't think, you know, assets are coordinating properly. I mean, you have the Gorgon doing work, but, you know, like, there's no coordination with, getting ground assets. But these guys, I guess, are gonna come and pick up NATO and quickly get them moved.
Echo and Delta, mount bird. Hang on, don't mount up in this bird, is it?
Yeah, it's... I want to say it's a little below average today.
Don't mount up in this bird, that's AAF. I'm sorry, it's not wrong with that.
Yeah, I do have these placed down from that cargo.
Work either.
Urans isn't working?
Apparently not.
Okay.
Alright, they're not doing anything right now. Scorcher requests TP near LZ Kavala? What?
I'm at wrong net again.
Okay. Where did I put a copy of that script? I'm gonna test it right now. Because we have a minute and they should be transitioning between AOs. Should probably unhide myself too. Yep, so I have the commands. . fine to me. I mean, that's exactly what it's supposed to do. So, yeah. So, I don't know what to say. Works fine. Don't know what to say. Yeah, we've been streaming since the 1 p.m. operation. I might not play the 6:30 tonight because monitor bork, but I'll probably set up so I'm only doing single monitor stuff and go from there. But it's a Mass Effect mission, god damn it. Yeah, so I gotta quickly fix my monitor then. AI on Garrison. Try to send these guys up and then ungarrison these guys. They might fall, but that's okay. See you, Broadshore. Yeah, no, I want to play it, just literally, like, check on Twitter. Half of my monitor is all purple. And then depending on where I look, it turns yellow, like, right now, so. It's fun. Okay, finally made it. Doesn't help that I have a random AI unit that's glitching out hardcore as well. And they're all still not out of this position. They had that marked as garrison. They didn't find the mortar pit. That's okay. Gonna delete those dead bodies. Yeah, they're swinging units around.
NATO to high.
This is high, send traffic.
Have the enemy attacking Kavala came in by boat or from the south?
It came in both by boats and by the town of Kavala itself, I'm being told.
Firm. Do we have any friendly forces in the town, or have they been kicked out?
I've lost contact with the garrison at 039122.
Understood.
How much time do I have? Yeah, we can just say they're gone. Who pinged me? These guys did. Yeah, that building got blown up, but... Sandbag. I think I can go ahead, delete the stuff in there, delete that Vic. We still have forces up there, but I'll delete the outer CSAT garrisons. We're still having some gunshots. So, get these boats loaded. So I'm gonna careless hold fire. You know what I could probably do is I could switch the monitors because, you know, the left side of the screen is oofy, but I could just, you know, make the other one my primary screen. That should be okay. And I'm just gonna start taking out boats. Every so often. Yeah, the ghost boat's still doing donuts. I love that when you shoot the driver, it just, you know, stops behaving. Still a few guys garrison in here, but I think that's because literally all of the entrances have been boarded. Yeah, except for that one. So yeah, from this one you're supposed to then enhance movement around and get into there, which I think this group might be doing that little maze. The Ride's Risen was taken out, but he'll be brought back from a medic.
NATO is approaching LZ Kavala. We'll be there in a minute.
Okay. AF is already on the ground. We only can find this is probably good to drop in 1 more kilometer towards the west.
Alright, and if they're following them, I'm going to quickly arsenal this guy.
AF currently making way for council transport.
A firm.
Give him a bigger backpack here. So, you know, add some AA defense in case they decide to try to follow the boats. Just deploying them every few moments. They're coming into town. I also have this AI thing right, this AA position right here, but buildings are too tall. But that guy I could probably hit if he comes within range. Oh god, the fucking everything's yellow on the left side. Wait for it. Wait for it. There he is.
Echo, how many elements from are you? Wrong net. Sorry.
Whew.
NATO are on the ground and movement to Kavala.
Just heard more AA fire.
Second. Wrong.
And I'm gonna bring in some more troops. They just dropped a bomb on it. Heck. And the last boat will get away in a little bit. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. But just like sects of people, note how I'm only using patrol teams, and also patrol teams won't have as powerful weaponry to being stuck with the 5.56 TRGs than the AKs that I have most of the other usual FIA units use. So yeah, they're now striking at the boats. And I am going to bump these guys' skill levels up.
This is AAF pilot to all forces. We have 1 times transport bird at LZ West looking for people that were left behind. If you are still there, please contact 55.1.
Where'd you flip?
Oh, NATO is at LZ Kavala, pushing it.
AF
Plaza.
And now it's just a positioning game. They're going to get in the harbor. Boats are deployed. They were able to sink one. They got 20 minutes left before I usually put the hard cut in. Well, yeah, no shit, I figured they'd GPU that position because that's why I clustered it together. It was meant to be an easy one. Otherwise, we've got forces now engaging back and forth here.
You got to use this equipment to back fighting. Japanese can be a bit of a nightmare here. Do you have any way to get that? Or just back?
You guys are gonna have to.
Hey.
Anyway, we have boats and infantry down at the docks in the middle of Kavala.
A firm, NATO air is trying to kill the stuff not in the center of the city. We'll see how that goes.
So we got these guys essentially coming around. I'm going to go ahead, delete the debug corner. Because I'm not using, you know, those guys. I'm using different units, copy and pasted here. And they're just using mass ordnance here. And bombs. Alright. I need to shoot him down. Lost him.
NATO to AF.
Yep, so we killed all those boats. But like I said, that would be the last wave of boats because it's scripted that I get some of those boats. Anyway, to make mission, I think 10 makes sense.
A firm, what happened to the rest of your
I
guys?
believe it's 10.
They decided to not follow orders and sit around.
A firm.
We still have a squad back there. Okay.
Currently trying to get a bird to pick him up, but it's complicated.
I mean, you all saw me literally spawn a Chinook, put that line of code in, and use it. So if it's not working for them, those two lines of code are exactly the same. Oh dear. Hey, look! Friendly fire! Amazing! That's what happens when you type 3. Air assets start shooting at anything that moves. Peace through superior firepower. Yeah, right? No, it would work regardless of the Vic. I mean, I'm going to, before we index, I guess I'll fly up maybe... I don't have the time. But you all saw it work!
Yeah, Nate, we have taken up position north side of the harbor and currently engaging.
NATO copies. We're currently pushing through town as well.
Because it's literally just an attach command, so it bypasses whether or not there's people in it. We worked them fine with the Tarus last night, and I just went in its init in that thing's init file and reinitialized the code. So if it's not working, that's something fucked up on client side net, which I can't fix. It's literally just an init attach. I'd be more concerned if I ran it on a Huron that I spawned and then it wasn't working, but, you know, plain as day, we're able to pick up the Rhino and then drop it. I'm gonna run this fire team out, and then we'll index these guys. I'm gonna say routes. These guys I'm gonna say route, and these guys I'm gonna say route. They run into buildings real quick.
Yeah, Nate, be advised that enemy infantry to your southwest at the multi-stories. 200 meters out.
Hey, firm. We're engaging now.
Oh, that was the AA fix. I thought maybe people survived on the boats, but nah. Blindly fire rockets and pray to your god. That's honestly all you can do at that point. Random bomb was dropped all the way back here. Big miss. I guess because he was going to drop a bomb and then canceled it? Yeah, they're getting out. I'm going to quickly test. Let's see. Hide. This is high. Send traffic.
Do we have any reports of hostiles on the north side, Kamala, or just the south of the
I'm not getting any additional reports. Is the area clear? Roger, start RTBing. I'll index in a minute. I'm just going to do one final test with the pilot stuff and just make sure I'm not crazy. This is with crew. Maybe it's the crew. I don't know. But it worked last time fine, and I thought we had crew, but hey, maybe we didn't. Nah, it's... works fine. See if we can pick that up. Bio, you on this net? Getting the other one in test. Yeah, it's him. Because I just did it with his fine.
JTAC, be advised, Sparrow, report back to red. Over.
Is it,
So I think it's just something with his issue. No, if he was trying to load with SLA, he'd This is high, it's on traffic. We are RTB index in about a mic. I'm just quickly testing the sling loading thing with Bio. I think I know what the issue is. He might be sling loading instead of using the script, in which case I did say in the beginning, hey, there is a sling load script. You just use the attach button, and then you disattach. Alright, this is high. We are going to index at this time. Oh, the mission screen looks so trippy. Alright, we're going to see everyone coming in now. I'm going to see if I can quickly switch my display settings.
Hello. That was fun.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, sorry, just moving everyone up. Alright, before we begin, Bio, explain to me how you were sling loading.
I was hovering over it, using the scroll wheel, hit attach nearest vehicle, then trying to move.
Okay, I don't know what's wrong with your computer, but I was able to do it with my helicopter. I then got in the helicopter you were using and was able to do it. So
And then nothing would happen.
I think that's on you, because I literally did everything I could. I used a Vic that was empty. I used a Vic that had people in it. I don't know what's wrong with your computer, but
I was also trying to do it as well for the AAF, and I couldn't get it to work at all. Whether it was either landing beside it and using it or hovering over it multiple angles, it just wouldn't do it.
Alright, well, I don't know what to tell you guys, because this is the same exact script we used in the CSAT mission, and it was fine. And then I was able to use both Biotech's Huron and a Huron I spawned in, and it worked fine. So I'll just run that by Malin and see if there's anything I can get fixed with it, but
Liru,
I don't know.
there is a potential chance of scripts not getting initialized on the server. I ran into this a little while ago.
Okay.
You might need to have some like Ace Interact thing to initialize the script for certain people, depending on what's going on.
Alright, I'll see what I can do, but yeah, like nothing's changed, you know? Like, so it's weird that this issue came up. But I apologize that the Vics weren't able to sling load, but you know, they were able to sling load, so it's weird. Otherwise, Op was simply meant to be a diversion for AAF to steal boats, or excuse me, FIA. You were able to blow up the last batch, but there were 20 boats taken total, because you guys took a while to get there, and I think you blew up the last 5, so that was good. Regardless, in terms of order of objectives, Stravo's house was a little fortified. NATO went in there first, took the brunt of the fighting. AAF then came in and relieved them. Second AO, NATO, you put in LZ within 300 meters of an objective. AT booped your transport Huron and the Gorgon. The one Gorgon I had in that AO then shot down your attack helicopter. And then AAF came up, saved you, and then NATO with AAF took the first town, then AAF went to the second town, which was a dud, and NATO went over to the hotel and almost got wiped. AAF then saved them, and then AAF and all of NATO and some AAF then went to the harbor and took the harbor back, so that's good. Overall, I felt assets could have been used a little more. I don't think Artie did anything today. And there were a lot of instances where Artie could have been very beneficial. So just remember, use the stuff you're given. And I felt communication over 50 was a little lackluster today compared to other weeks. But this usually happens between Friday ops. We have some good ones and then some bad ones and then some good ones. And it just goes up and down. So that's all I got. Let's start with AAF. AAF Ground Command. What do you got to say? I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm gonna try to.
It was a lot of fun, and like people did shit. No one was exceptionally stupid, but yeah, like flying out the whole map to like shoot 10 dudes. Yeah.
Air bombed half of them, so.
Yes.
There were like 60 to 80 guys in that AO, so.
No, the main problem I have with all of this is that it like becomes just go to the objective, shoot dudes, go to next objective, shoot dudes in like straight lines. It's a bit, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but it was turbo fighting. that was pretty intense.
Goat Team 6. The major gripe that I have is like
Internet waited until just after the op to decide to crash.
Oof, I feel that
kind of felt
biotech.
a little bit like touch and go, because where we tried multiple times on our end to try and
hope you can join the ops. Now we're gonna kick out of this.
We basically told oof essentially, but when Artie wanted to get moved, I believe that they were moved.
I didn't move them.
Yeah,
no.
we were told to confer with.
They flipped and I unflipped them.
it just gets like frustrating where we drive 8 clicks back to base to rearm, drive 8 clicks back into the AO, only to be told we need to drive another 24 clicks in the opposite direction to go to Kavala. And this is all because the script doesn't work. And I was saying, like, if the script isn't working, say that we get in the Vic and then you just move the Vic to where get in the Helo and just move the Vic to where the Helo lands as like as an impromptu fix. Like, I don't see why there was a problem with that being a solution.
Okay.
I guess it's AAF Alpha.
Yeah.
Alpha, you guys did exceptionally well. I think we only killed about 20 guys combined, but that's 20 guys that we were effective against. So, no gripes. Good job.
Huzzah.
Bravo? Yeah? Okay, cool. Bravo did really well for no real complaints at all in any way, shape or form. Pushed all the contacts, had some good fun in the first objective, like massacring a small squad that came around a corner in front of us. So that was fun. Good time on the third objective, taking out the hostiles in the hotel. Just want one team in to do that, so that was great on them. We found some intel. Liru, I don't know if it is intel, so if you can confirm or deny.
So I'll say this: there was actually no intel. It was all
Right.
meant to be a massive diversion.
Right, got you. Yeah, because we were finding photos of like CSAT and stuff, and we were like, but yeah, we found a couple of weapon caches, but we didn't have any demo. But yeah, all in all, really good time. Bravo did what they what they were supposed to do. You know, I had no problem with comms with them. Just 50 was a little quiet at times, but other than that, yeah.
I had 7 people rescued from death.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
That's
Bravo's good.
my
Darling?
medics, that's...
Probably more of the same. Responsive to my commands. You stuck well together. Risen Kill, especially thank you for taking control of Blue Team.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah. We managed to clear out a lot of buildings ahead. We rescued NATO with the Gorgon. That was pretty nice. After we went to the the hotel. We found a bomb manufacturer building. We blew that one up. All in all, very very satisfied on performance of Bravo to Charlie today. NATO Delta.
No Vix for AF first. Okay, guess NATO GC will go. Yeah, it's not my worst ground commanding ever, but that's a pretty low bar. But by and large, my squad leads did well, and we mostly did okay, except for with that landing zone, which, I'll be honest, I don't know why I okayed that landing zone, but I did, and that was a big fuck up. AAF saved our ass there. And then, but everything else was fine. Turns out we should have brought a Vic or two for transport, but considering the distances involved, that probably would have made everything longer in the end. So yeah, no, didn't go too badly. Also sorry to Caleb for having to walk everywhere because he kept getting left behind.
Can I just quickly say something as a pilot?
Shoot.
To the guy, just quickly, to the guys who were injured or killed by what was the name again? Frostbite's ace over Kavala. Are those guys still here?
Yep.
Yeah, that was not him at all. He was flying the vehicle.
I was flying the Black Fish at the time. He was my gunner.
Yeah, I am gonna apologize for that because that was a fuck up on my part. I was not aware that you guys had started entering the town yet, and I was ordered to start shooting enemies at the edge of the town, and I thought we were enemies. So that is all my fault for not knowing and not being good enough.
That's okay. C-tap.
C-tap doesn't really work in this case because AAF didn't have C-tap.
That was NATO.
Yeah.
Don't rely on CTAB. PID. So
Yeah,
fair play to
PID.
him Fair play to him for owning
CTAP
up
is
and
a
saying he
tool.
didn't PID, so yeah.
CTAP is a crutch.
And other from the landing zone that has been already mentioned, I would say this was a good mission.
I guess Delta will go. You guys did all right. We could have done better once we started getting into like the fields and stuff like that, but our urban fighting was awesome. That was good to see. We got stacked up and just kind of pushed through stuff and murdered everything that we came across. So again, very good job in the cities. We could probably improve a little bit outside in the hills, but other than that, that's mainly my complaint. My 2 cents for ground command, I would just get a little bit better at reading ley lines, just so you can find where better infill and exfil routes are to different objectives, but that's mainly it. Go on for Echo.
Well, it started good, but it went a little bit downhill, and later during the op, and because we was left behind sometimes, so it slowed really down for us. It could have gone better. And that's all I have.
Alright, anyone have anything else?
Yeah, actually, my apologies for any rough flying or any close things with air, and I do agree with whomever said it earlier that LZs would definitely need to be worked on, alongside probably better communications, at least with relaying stuff, or instead of trying to call 3 or 4 times for people on the long range, go ahead and if you don't get a response after like your first or second call, ask somebody if you have contact with them to relay with aircraft. So I noticed that was starting to be a problem whenever we had our transport on standby back at base and they couldn't reach JTAC and vice versa.
One thing that I just want to bring up is ultimately we are playing as 2 considered tasks, like 2 entire like combined arms stacked, so we've got NATO and AEF. I don't know if it's sentiment shared with the rest of the players, but it feels like complete overkill, and I get the narrative behind it, but it feels a little bit of overkill when we're scratching, or when we're sending out 155 howitzers, like multiple air assets, multiple armor assets, against guys who are literally essentially goat herders.
And you're waiting
Another
until
was some
now
odd
to bring that
communication
up?
issues with the AAF air at the very least. Possibly because we originally were on 5-5 with the NATO guys. We picked call sign Helios, and then I was, for some reason, my short range was
say that
picking
you
up
don't like the
NATO
concept.
long range air for that. And I was getting calls for Helios that were apparently directed more so at your guys. So things were definitely a bit odd in that regard, but hey.
Well, I was asked to go on 52, so
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with my radio.
NATO JTAC has some stuff to say, if you don't mind.
Yep, keep going, BRB, 1 sec. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here because I'm switching my monitor order right now. We'll be back in about 22 minutes for a Mass Effect op, so don't go anywhere. But thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good one.